Hello. I'm glad we didn't get a parking ticket because I was really concerned about parking in the JC Decor bit.
Okay, for people who don't know, this is for Natalie's 18 before 18. And one of them was to pass her driving test. And this is her proof that she's done it. She is.
Unless we're just illegally driving.
Well, that could be a possibility. It's actually a really nice day.
So we need to be in the right-hand lane, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that. What are you saying, Jude?
Yeah.
I know how to drive. I'm so concerned about this next bit because I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing. So. Okay,
Now we have to do the stopping.
Hey up.
There's a red light.
And a red van.
And a red van. Ooh.
See,
it's so pretty, look. Well, don't look because you're driving.
We're not safe.
This also functions as the last will and testament.
It is. I'd like to give everything to my dog. And by that I mean Jamie. I can't put that in. You join us on a beautiful day, driving home from pool. Nobody else indicates. Look at this.
That is because they're terrible
Nobody
people.
else indicating.
You can watch you in the
All the people overtaking me. The good look at that, parents. I'm driving safely. If I pass out when you're texting, that's it, we're gone. We're dead.
We need to get up.
Indicating 180 soon, I do not care. La, 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 la. What's the speed limit? Da, 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 da. Where are we going? Ha, ha, ha. Which lane do I need to be in? Da, 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 da.
Well, too many S's.
Do it. Make no sound, knock me out, knock me out. Saying that I want more, this is what I live for. Just barrel roll out of the car. I can't have you in it. It's just rude. Okay, so yeah, advice for new drivers. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit so that it's not all you can hear. So I don't have to do this as a separate video. My advice for theory would be if you have, if you have one of the nifty DVLA manuals that they give out, the big thick ones, right? Shred it, and no, I don't mean shred the whole book. Take out the questions.
Like you did.
Yeah, because once you've done that, there's so much less to learn. I know that sounds silly, but you can comprehend it, you can chunk it down, you know, do a little bit each day, and honestly, so much of it's common sense that, you know, just don't put silly answers. It's multiple choice, so statistically you're going to get at least some of them right by chance, even if you don't know them.
Although, to be fair, some of the questions are silly anyway.
Yeah, this is true.
Just use like little apps as well.
Oh,
so like you can get question apps. They're good.
Very useful. If you've got a spare 5 minutes, instead of playing like Flappy Bird,
instead of doing something irrelevant, you can do something that's actually going to help you.
Do like a little vision test, and then you'll know roughly where you are, you know, for the actual test.
And then, not promoting it, but sign up to Theory Test Pro, Theory Pro, something like that, because it keeps track and it basically asks you all the questions, and it's got the hazard perception videos, which are very, very useful.
And if you can't get on Theory Test Pro or whatever it's called, there are actually DVDs you can buy. I'm sure you can find them on YouTube. You know, there are some really simple ways of just making sure that when you get to the test centre, you pass. So, because ultimately, if you think about it, it costs money to book.
Yeah.
You have to book it. You have to get yourself to the test centre. It's all a bit of a hassle. If you can get it done in one, that means you can then prep for your actual driving test, and it just saves time and money. Honestly, don't do it all the night before because it's not worth it.
Because that's what Nate did.
Just a little bit. I passed exactly with what's the pass? It's, I don't know. It's a good rate.
You need 43, right?
43 out of 50.
Out of 50.
Yeah, which sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not.
It's not, especially considering 7 questions. They could just be the silliest mistakes.
Start early. I passed on the margin. I actually passed just with the amount you need to pass. So that's me as a person all around. So that's my advice for theory. Advice for your actual practical test.
Don't rush anything.
Yeah, honestly.
They know you're going to make little errors because you can't really help that. If you get a bit flustered because you're on the road and obviously everyone gets a bit flustered during any exam. It's just a natural thing. But you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can get, isn't
15?
it 15?
15
No,
no,
15, and then on your 16,
and
you
16
get failed.
you fail. Which again doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly it is.
It's so much lenience.
You will be ready for your test when you're entered for it. Driving instructors, although sometimes they might not seem like they know what they're doing, they do. They've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
And they're only going to let you enter for your test when they know you're ready. So be confident in your abilities, as silly as that sounds. And you know, you should be okay.
If you are like Nate and I and really terrified of hitting an animal, due to any reason, even if it's just you don't want that on your conscience, I'm very sorry, people, but you have to hit it.
It's illegal to stop.
If it was a person, you can swerve or obviously stop.
You can swerve. If it's a person, Jade, don't hit the person. That's murder. Oh my god, you can swerve. Are you sure you're ready to take your theory test? Question: a man walks out into the middle of the road. How do you react? I'll just keep going. I mean, I'm sure it'll be okay. Good God. Go into it, and this is going to sound silly, but trust me, go into it like it's a test run. Okay. When you approach your test, be like, okay, I'm just going for a try. The percentage of people who pass on their first rate is at the moment sitting around 45% to 50%, depending on where you take your test, where your test centre is, you know. And I went into it, right, I'm not a very confident driver, I don't know if you can tell. I went into it in the mindset, this is just a trial run, you know, if I don't pass, I can do it again. I'm statistically probably not going to pass, and that's okay. And I think because of that, I was more relaxed. I was chatty. That's a tip as well. Your instructor isn't sort of this, you know, demon that's trying to fail you. They want you to pass. You know, that looks good for their, you know, test centre. You know, they want people to pass. So be chatty with them. Not obviously while you're doing manoeuvres and stuff and driving, but I mean walking over to the car. If you engage in a little bit of like light gossip, it'll calm your nerves. Just try not to be worried. I know that sounds silly because obviously everyone's going to be a little bit nervous. If you're not, then there's something a little bit wrong. But just be calm. You can do it. I believe in you. You'll be fine.
Right. We are nearly back in Blandford, and the badgers on the roundabout have ears. I love this.
It's so cute. Driving's fun. Driving, unfortunately, is something of a necessity, or is perceived as something of a necessity in modern
If you
society.
ever want to escape this attempt,
Go the wrong way, doesn't matter. It doesn't look good, but you know, you're not going to fail.
have to do something again, still not an issue.
Yeah, as long as you are in complete control of the car, you are confident with what you're doing, you're safe, and what you're doing is legal, then there's no problem. Really. End of the day.
Yeah. And now we have some tunes to go with this last stretch of road before Nate drops me at mine.
And then I have to drive home on my own. Yeah, before we go, this is just a final signing off. This was a video for my 18 before 18, the Get My Driving License, which, you know, I did. Again, don't know how, but I did.
Magic.
Oh my goodness, that was my old primary school teacher. Oh, I wonder if she recognised me.
Well,
no, she didn't.
Nate, considering the fact that you like literally
Cut off
have
it, yeah.
none of your hair left and you're like bleach blonde now.
Ready to watch
Also, this is gonna be really bad filming, by the way, because like I've done all the camera angles I could think of, and my arm kind of went dead in the corner.
Did it? There we go.
Safely secure your car.
I really hope we weren't going to stall then. Like, there was a high chance because I wasn't thinking. But there you go.
Right, and that is
That's driving.